The EU ought to address distortions created by a $430 billion, £349 billion, US sketch to incentivize climate-friendly technologies, the bloc's chief says. Some EU individuals have criticized the US Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, elevating fears of a trade war. There are concerns that tax breaks might also entice away EU corporations and downside European companies. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the EU should adjust our own rules. Competition is accurate, but this competition must appreciate a degree taking part in field, she said at some stage in a speech in Belgium. Under the IRA, American buyers will get incentives to purchase new and second-hand electric cars, to warm their properties with heat pumps and even to prepare their food using electric-powered induction. U.S. President Joe Biden has referred to as it the most aggressive action his U.S.A. has taken to tackle the climate crisis. But European allies discover it as anti-competitive and a threat to European jobs, especially in the energy and auto sectors. Ms von der Leyen said the EU had to work with the US to tackle some of the most concerning elements of the law. She brought that the EU have to also adjust its personal regulations on state-useful resource to spur public funding in the environmental transition. The new regulation was once raised at some stage in French President Emmanuel Macron's trip to Washington to meet Mr. Biden this week. The U.S. president stated there may want to be tweaks made to make it less complicated for European corporations to benefit from the subsidies package. "I in no way supposed to cut out people who have been cooperating with us. That was no longer the intention," Mr. Biden said. "We're back in business. Europe is again in business. And we are going to proceed to create manufacturing jobs in America, however no longer at the expense of Europe." In an interview with the BBC's US companion CBS News launched on Sunday, Mr. Macron stated the trouble was fixable, and his dialogue with Mr. Biden used to be frank and fruitful. He said weakening Europe's industry was not the activity of the U.S. administration and even the U.S. society.